You know that feeling when everything's going a little too well and you're waiting for the other shoe to drop? You're just holding your breath and waiting for the next bad thing to happen. If you can relate to that, if you find yourself waiting for the other shoe to drop, this video is for you and you need to hear today's message. Stick around. Hey y'all, welcome back. So pumped that you're here with me again this week. My name is Dr. Allison, if you're new here, and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I've made it my life mission to really simplify psychology to help you live the healthier and more meaningful life that you totally deserve. Now today I'm talking about waiting for the other shoe to drop, and I wanted to kind of start with a story. A couple years ago, I made a really big life change, and I was anxious and afraid and nervous about how it would play out, but because, yes, I do practice what I promote, I noticed the discomfort, and rather than avoid, I leaned in and decided to be brave and courageous and go for it. And I did, and in doing so, I'm not gonna lie, my anxious brain started predicting all the negative things that would happen and all the ways that it could go wrong. Yeah, you thought that was just your brain that did that? No, that's most humans, me included. So I make the change, I take the leap, and things are going surprisingly well, right? All those awful negative things that I predicted haven't happened. And I remember a text message with my husband where I texted him and said something about it went really well. I can't believe it, about a next kind of part in the process. And I said, I feel like I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. And his response, gotta give the guy some credit, was so helpful and I have never forgotten it. He said, we've had plenty of dropped shoes before and we always handle them. That's it. That's all he said. And it was so incredibly comforting because rather than try to say, no, another shoe's not going to drop, he just said, we've had plenty of dropped shoes before and we always figure it out. And the more I thought about it, I just, if you give me a metaphor, I'll just run with it forever. So the more I thought about it, of course the other shoe's gonna drop, and 10 more shoes after that. I mean, that is just a part of life. It's not if the other shoe drops, it's when, and you're gonna have 50 more shoes drop. Part of life is shoes dropping. And so when we're afraid and on the edge of our seat saying, what if, we give, all those what ifs so much power. So I really want you to acknowledge the other shoe is gonna drop. Whether it's tomorrow, next week, a year, that shoe's gonna drop and 10 more are gonna fall on your head because that is life. But the amazing part is you've handled plenty of dropped shoes before. You figure it out. You bob and weave. You've managed to make it work. So if you find yourself saying that, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, get rid of that, right? It's gonna drop at some point. And again, more and more and more shoes will drop because that is part of life. It's not if, it's when, and you will handle it and figure it out because you always do. That being said, if you want more tips about how to handle drop shoes and what to do when life throws you curveballs and just put some heavy stuff in your path, please head to my website, drallisonanswers.com, to check that out. Of course, I'm here with new videos each week, but there are things I share on my website every single week that I don't put here on YouTube. So if you want more of this, there is more of it on my website that I don't share on my channel. So if you're just watching these videos, you're missing out, so head over and check it out. Thank you so much for being here with me this week. Embrace those shoes, y'all. They're gonna drop, they're gonna fall, and you'll figure it out. Bye-bye.